We say it every year, the holiday will be here before we know it. For many people, that means hosting parties, welcoming overnight guests, and opening your home to unexpected drop-in visitors. There is still time to make your home feel fresh and festive without that major overhaul. We've teamed up with Feyisola, Ogunfemi of Statuesque events to show us how to punch up our home this holiday season. Kwanice Jackson, wardrobe stylist, is also here to take the stress out of getting ready for holiday parties. What a show we have in store. Let's get to it. Style Access starts now.
Hello, my name is Rosie, and I'm passionate about fashion. My experiences as a stylist, challenge face-off host, TV personality, and blogger bring us here to discuss all things fashion. Welcome to the Style Access Experience.
Getting your home ready for the holidays can often feel like an overwhelming headache, but oftentimes all it really takes is some sprucing up and some creativity. That's why we teamed up with Feyisola Ogunfemi, owner of Statuesque Events, which is a wedding planning and design company based in the DC area. She is also a public speaker and teacher and has been featured in The Knot New York, The Knot DC, Fox 5 DC, Washingtonian Bride and Groom, and more. She is passionate about designing spaces for both beauty and function. Welcome to the show.
Thanks so much for having me. I am super excited about being here today for many reasons. Obviously being here is exciting, but this year I actually purchased my own very first home.
Yay!
And I will actually be having my family over for my very first Thanksgiving. So I'm going through this process myself.
Okay.
So I'm really excited about sharing a few tips on this.
Yes, so now what is the first step in getting your home prepared?
Really, I think first it's figuring out what the function is that you're trying to design for. So for me, I'll be honest, I'm a millennial, so I can say it. We all get very distracted. Even when we're with our families, we tend to run away and be in our rooms on our cell phones and we don't engage with each other. So my goal is to get everybody excited about staying together while we're, together for a few days for the holidays.
Do tell, how do you accomplish that?
Well, you just have to get people excited. So you have to be fun, bring your energy. But besides that, when it comes to the design part, it's really just letting everyone know they have a seat at the table, right? So first I'll start with designing the table that everyone will be sitting at. So here I have a whole bunch of items that you can get at any craft store or any discount store, anything like that.
So you don't have to spend a lot of money.
You don't have to spend a lot of money.
Okay.
No, I didn't pull out my wedding stuff for this. This is all stuff that anyone can get.
Okay.
So first we have a bunch of charger plates, which are themed, which you can get a lot of them since it's the holiday season now. Sometimes you can even get them on a discount. Have lots and lots of pumpkins, which scream holidays.
So accent pieces.
Lots of accent pieces. We have them all through the center as well as at each place setting. And also each of the place settings are personalized. So we put, little place cards at each setting so that everybody knows that they have a place at the table. So when you get in, you're like, wow, I have my own seat. We also have themed glasses for everybody. This one says thankful. We have some that say cheers. And we have lots of candles because that makes everything feel homey. It makes everything glow. We went with flameless candles because those are safe, whether you have lots of young kids around or not. And even if you forget to turn them out at night, you'll be good. And they burn for a long period of time. Another thing I wanted to mention is that it's a really good idea to have your table set all week, as opposed to setting it just the night of Thanksgiving, because many of us have guests staying with us all week. And if your table's set all week, then people are excited all week for the dinner.
And who wants to go through all this trouble just for one day? It has to be showed off.
Yes. So you get to show it off all week so that everybody's excited all week. And I can't forget, I also have these tiny pumpkin plates, which are just cute for appetizers. at each setting. So yeah, so definitely set your table ahead of time. Get lots of accents. You can mix in the pumpkins with squash. Just, you know, have garlands. Just put things out there to get people excited.
Okay, all right. Now, as far as you mentioned something about getting everyone in the same room. Now, is it with a TV show, just talking? What else can you do?
Yeah, definitely TV shows are good.
Okay.
Movies are good, but the challenge is that everybody likes, you know, has different styles and likes different things. So one thing that I have found that everybody likes over the holidays is blankets.
Okay.
No one can resist blankets. So one thing that I love is having a blanket basket. So you can, again, get a large basket from any craft store. It's a good idea to keep it open so that people can see the blankets, and just roll up a bunch of blankets in there. It's very inviting, and it keeps everybody on the couch and together instead of disappearing to their room, and it makes everyone feel welcome.
I like the look and feel, the way you rolled them up. And
yeah,
have
you
the
can
presentation.
just fold them and then just roll them and lay them on top of each other. And it's also really fun if you get different colors and mix and match them. So again, you can get these from all kinds of stores, and just mix and match them, have lots of colors and prints. I really like this cheetah prints, and put them in a giant basket for everyone to see and know that they're there. And you really don't even have to say much. Most people will just kind of grab a blanket and lay around. I found that out hosting a lot of girls' nights. People didn't even want to go home. Everyone just wants to lay around with their blankets. So it works pretty well.
Okay. Now I see you have some throw pillows down there as well. So what should we do with those as far as decorating your couch?
Yeah.
How can you speak to that?
Yeah, I definitely would use those for the couch.
Okay.
Again, it's inviting, and it reminds people why they're there. As much as it may seem obvious why people are there, it's just nice. Everybody likes little reminders, you know, grateful, thankful. It's just an extra touch, and it just makes everybody feel at home and like you put effort into it.
Now, what about like the guest rooms? What should you do? Should you make sure that maybe people have their special things like toothbrush or whatever to make people feel, you know, welcome? Yeah. How should you deal with that?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. One thing I love, I know we talked about flameless candles, but having scented candles in your guest bathroom, that makes everybody feel special. You just have to remember to put them out, but everybody loves those. Another thing is color coding your rooms. So, you know, having a brown room or a blue room, it just makes you feel welcome because you know that the person was intentional about making your bed or putting your pillows there and things like that. Again, it also doesn't hurt to have some of these accent pillows that say thankful and grateful and things like that, because it really just makes people feel like you put effort into that one visit for them, and it makes them feel special. I know one thing that my parents, you know, usually do for me is they leave baby pictures in my room. Okay. So as soon as I get in, I see these little baby pictures with, you know, pigtails and all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, wow. And it's a really fun. That's me. That was me. And that's just an extra touch that makes you feel welcome and that makes you feel at home.
Okay. Now, should we stock a bar at all? You know, people like to sip.
Yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, if you do drink, I definitely think that stocking a bar is a good idea. Variety is important because, again, you're hosting different people with different tastes. Everyone likes different things, so that's the most important thing, to make everyone feel welcome. Apple cider is excellent. I've been drinking a lot of apple cider ahead of Thanksgiving, but apple cider is great. I really, you know, everybody loves it. So that's a great thing to stock up. And then you can either have it as it is or spruce it up however you want.
And then lastly, how do you kick everyone out? We have people that like to linger. You know, look, you have the blankets, you have the nice room for them set up.
Well, truthfully, I always try to mentally prepare myself before hosting people that some people will linger and just try to not, you know, get frustrated by it. And yeah, letting people linger until late. I mean, I think, again, if everybody's comfortable and kind of taking care of themselves, they have their beverage, they have their snacks, they have their blanket, and they're kind of out of the way, at least I can clean up, you know, have room to clean up the kitchen and do everything else. So once they leave, we're good to go. But definitely, you know, if you have anything the next day, maybe letting them know that, you know, you have something to do the next day is a gentle way of letting them know that it might be a good time to leave.
With family, you know, they ain't going anywhere until they're ready.
Pretty much.
Yes. So thank you.
Thanks so much for having me. This was so much fun. And again, all of these things are things you can buy at a local craft store or discount store. So enjoy and go shopping.
Well, we're not letting you go yet.
Okay.
We have some other things that we want to share. We have some pictures that we want to go through about how we can decorate our house inside and out. Style Access will be right back. We're back, and we still have Faye here with us, and we're going to continue the discussion about indoor and outdoor decor. Now, Faye, I know you mentioned before, everyone is over, you want to be comfy and cozy.
Yes.
What are some other tips?
Well, some other tips to keep your home festive for the entire holiday season, and honestly even before people come. I mean, I like to decorate a little for myself too. Is definitely, you know, the traditional stuff, you know, having lots of greenery in your home, having lots of colorful accents. So that's what we're going to be talking about right now. We're going to be talking about the other holiday, which is, you know, the December holidays.
All right.
So for today I have a few pictures just to share to help you understand. Growing up, we always had very traditional decor in our home, which is lots of color, especially red. Red, for some reason, always screams holiday in December.
True.
So, you know, here we have, you can see a bit of a Christmas tree, but you can also see, you know, the fireplace is decorated with lots of red accents. There's a wreath, there are stockings hanging, even the Christmas presents that are wrapped are kind of themed in that same color. And even the little throw and the item that's on the ottoman is also greenery with lots of red and silver. So that's one way to go about it. And, you know, and again, I would call this a traditional decor setup. So, you know, next we also have another one that's also very traditional. Again, this person's home is already filled with a lot of oak and a lot of dark browns and, you know, colors that really complement a traditional design setup. So you see the Christmas tree, that's a gorgeous Christmas tree with really lots of accents. I love it. Lots of greenery, but lots of red and other colors. There's a lot of gold, there's a lot of green and other items there. And the rest of the house kind of follows along. Even the item on the dinner table kind of follows along with that.
So question, okay, so some people may be challenged. Like this looks like it's all put together. What about it's too much for an individual? Do you suggest that people hire someone to come in and do the decor? Because I don't know, some people may be a little intimidated.
Well, I would say no.
Okay.
Even though that's what I do, design. I would say this is supposed to be a labor of love.
Okay.
And I think get your kids involved, get everybody involved. You know, go out, go shopping, buy lots of things, put them together. And when you get home, you may find that it's not enough, which is fine. Then you go back out and you buy more. Maybe you buy more next year. You may not have to do everything this year, but keep building on it. You know, a lot of times we reuse our decor for the holidays, so just keep building on it and making it your own. Okay. I think this is a really, really good family project to, you know, make a tradition with your kids or with your siblings. So I would definitely say, don't be afraid to mess up. It's your style, your design. So, you know, try some things. If it doesn't work out, then maybe skip that next year and then add something else.
All right.
Yeah. So we talked a lot about traditional, but you know, there's also another spin, another direction you can go, what I like to call modern, more modern, you know, Christmas decor. So here is a picture of a home which, first of all, has a lot of windows and a lot of natural light coming in, and it's already set up with a lot of neutral colors. So I think what accents this the best is going with somewhat of a neutral tone tree and neutral tone decor. So here we have a tree, and it also has a lot of ornaments on it. It has a lot going on. It's not decorated, but it's just that all of the ornaments are of different sizes and shapes, but they're all silvers and champagnes and, you know, gold and just slightly more understated colors. Even the gifts underneath the tree are wrapped in those same colors, which kind of ties everything in, and it still feels like Christmas, but it's just a different way to go about it. You know, it's a little bit more soft if that's your style.
Right.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I would call modern. Another thing about this is the tree is extremely tall because that ceiling was really tall, which is another recommendation I would have. So also we have this gorgeous fireplace. You know, the holidays are, if you have a fireplace at home, that's like the best place to be.
You need to use it.
Yeah, to use it during the fireplace. And I think that a lot of times, you know, we go shopping and we see these funny looking trees and branches, and it's like, what do I do with that? Well, this is a good idea. You know, put it in other places, you know, not necessarily by the tree or outside. You can use it even inside. You can, you know, design other parts of your living room, like your fireplace, you know, maybe next to a bookshelf or something like that. And these trees are really fun because they have the little twinkle Christmas lights on them as well, and they glow really nicely at night, especially if maybe you have the lights on and just the TV. It just looks really beautiful.
So do you add the lights yourself, or do they come like that?
A lot of them come like this. You can get branches and add the lights, but there are many places, again, the typical stores that you probably shop at, many of them already have lights on them. So, yeah.
So then you just find something to put it in, and then voila, you're good.
Yeah. Or sometimes they have their own stands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it really depends on where you find it. But you can do that, or you can just get a pot. Like, those are just planters that you just use for planting things in your garden. Okay. So you can,
like
just
you
use
said,
that.
creative. You have to be creative
Yeah,
with
be
it.
creative.
Yes.
Find things, go shopping. So again, you can even go to a garden store and get the planters and then put the branches inside. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this again is another, you know, view of a modern setup. You could probably tell I'm slightly partial to this. I love this idea, and I think it's because I have a lot of neutral tones in my own home. So I love this, and I love natural light. And I think that this is a way to accent it without, you know, maybe fighting against the other decor that you have in your house. So here again, we see a lot of snow accents on this tree. I think that's what I like. It's not just regular ornaments. There's a lot of fuzziness and things that are reminiscent of snow being on the tree, which I think is so beautiful. I also really love that there are stockings. There are stockings that are in colors other than red. So we have a nice neutral stocking on there. And we also even have a wreath on top of the fireplace. And again, the lights are just all neutral and, you know, understated, which is gorgeous. So yeah, this is another way just to bring a lot of warmth into your home during the Christmas season.
And it doesn't seem like it's in the typical living room. It just seems like it's off to the side to a, like maybe they have multiple trees or something. This may be a second tree, but it just doesn't look like it's grand like others that we've seen.
Right. And I think there's two ways to take that. There's sometimes you live in a smaller apartment,
That's
you
true.
know, and so you have a smaller tree. And so this is a way that you can do that without it stealing the space that you could use to entertain your guests. Or if you have a larger home, then there's nothing wrong with accent trees. I know people who have multiple trees in their house, and I'm a little jealous. It's gorgeous. So if you have space for accent trees, then this is a great way to use it. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So last but not least, there's outdoor decor. And I just like this picture because growing up, there was a lady in my town who had the most amazing home decor every year. It was the house to beat, although no one ever beat it. So it was just putting lots of lights, lots of decor on, you know, on the outside. Again, if you live in a townhome or apartment, make sure you're following the rules, but, you know, don't forget the outside of your home. And that's all I have.
That's a lot. That is very, very dramatic. So I guess like this would be good for people that have kids, like you said, maybe contest among neighbors or what?
If you just want to beat your neighbors, if you just want to beat your neighbors, this is excellent to just put everything out there.
Yeah.
Or if you have kids, everyone will love it. Everyone will go to your house. All your kids' friends are coming to your house if you design it like this.
And the time, the labor of love that it will take for you to put all of this up. And you must put it up early because you want to have this up for a long time.
All of December.
Yes.
All of December. Yes. That's the goal.
Yes.
That is the goal.
Well, thank you so much, Faye, for coming.
Thanks so much for having me.
Yes, I think our guests have learned a lot, and they will know now how to get their home ready for the holidays.
That's awesome. Thanks so much.
Kwanice is up next to share some holiday fashion when we return. Party invites are coming in. Is your wardrobe ready for the holidays? Now is a great time to go shopping and or see what gems are in your closet. We reached out to Kwanice Jackson to take the stress out of getting ready for these events. Kwanice is a wardrobe stylist that has an acute eye and pays attention to detail. She has worked with numerous celebrities such as Tamika Tiny Harris, Anthony Brown and Group Therapy, Phaedra Parks, and Lettucey. Welcome, Kwanice, to the show.
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. Now, what trends are happening for this holiday season?
For this holiday season, sequin is always a big go-to for the holiday season. So we have sequin, we have greenery, which is the Pantone 2017 color of the year, velvet, satin, leather. I can go on and on. The trends are just so endless this season, but we'll show you some good things.
Okay, do you have a favorite?
My favorite is faux fur. I love faux fur in the winter months. I love boots, so that's what I'm looking forward to this season.
Okay, so I know you brought some looks.
I did.
Shall we get started?
Absolutely.
Okay, who do we have first?
First, we have Cass,
Okay.
our first model. He's wearing a three-piece tuxedo, and these are for your cocktail parties, those office parties, corporate parties, always a go-to. So this is a staple that you should definitely have in your closet. You can take off the jacket and wear it as a vest and a shirt with the bow tie. And he has the nice pocket square. So Cass is holiday ready.
Yes, and you can wear this time and time again.
Time and time again for weddings, birthday parties, bar mitzvahs. This is a staple that every person, every man should own in their closet, absolutely.
Who do we have next?
Next we have Damika, and she is wearing a crop top, which is sequin, with a sequin bow, and I call these pants skants. Okay. And that's because they're slacks, but they also have the skirt feel to it in the front, and that's really big this season as well. And she's wearing a faux fur stole.
Okay, I love that. Like the crop tops are really in this season.
The crop tops are in. You can wear them summer, winter, spring, fall. They're very universal, and this trend has been going on for I don't know, for just a long time. And this year, it's really been popular and coming back from back in the 80s.
Now, what about the bow tie detail? Is that something you added, or did the shirt come with that?
No, the shirt didn't come with the bow tie. I added that as an extra touch to give it a little bit more texture to it.
I love it.
Thank you, Saria. Next, we have Alex.
Okay.
I absolutely adore this look.
Yes.
It is a sequin tuxedo.
Okay.
And it's a three-piece tuxedo as well. You can wear this holiday, again, corporate. This is something that you should keep as just fun and festive. So you should always have something like this in your closet as a go-to that makes you stand out. When you walk in the room, all eyes will be on you.
Yes.
And so I love this look on Alex, and he has on some fur shoes, loafers with it. Looks absolutely amazing. Yes. And again, you can always take the jacket off and just throw it over your shoulder, or just set it down if you feel like you're a little bit too hot for what's going on, and you still look well put together with that vest underneath. So that's really key.
And see, I love the color. You know,
I love it. The pop of the red is amazing. Thank you so much, Alex.
Who do we have next?
Next, we have Kanaya, and she's wearing a little bit more fun, funky outfit with the French collar, high neck, and the sequin leopard. Okay. And that's always, leopard to me, I feel is a neutral. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, you can wear with all types of colors. It can go with green, it can go with red. You can just make it fun and your own. And I really love this look. It has like some ruffles on it, which is really fun. And she's wearing clear sandals, which has been a hot ticket item this season as well. Yes. And you can always add stockings if you need to, if you feel like you want to cover up. But sandals, they're really great to wear for the holiday season.
Yes, I love that look as well.
Thank you, Kanaya.
Now, Kwanice, what about this look?
This look is the faux fur trend that's out this season. And Cass is wearing a tweed overcoat with a fox collar, as well as tartan trousers, nubuck boots, and a white button-up with a velvet bow tie. He's also wearing Ray-Ban glasses for just that, give it that extra cool look.
Now, is that on trend with the fur around the collar?
It is very on trend. Okay. Faux fur has been around for quite some time now, and many people like to use it to put it over leather. They put it on sweatshirts now. They put it on denim now, and mainly around the collar, or wrap it around you as a shawl, and you'll see more looks of that as well.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you, Cass. Damika is wearing a faux fur wrap dress. And she also has on a bustier, which gives it a little cinch around the waist, so it gives it that girly, feminine, sexy feel, as well as T-strap sandals. And to give it a little edge with a little bit more punk, I added a fingerless glove to it, so that, you know, she can feel like she's riding a Harley, but also being sexy at the same time.
Now let's first talk about the walk. Now the walk is just fabulous, isn't it?
Yes, I love it. She handles it very well. She carries it very well, and she wears it well.
So what's under the coat?
Nothing is under the coat.
It's a little pinky
so
action.
It is just, you know, just to give it a little bit of sex appeal. You can also wear a slip dress under it. The velvet slip dresses as well as silk slip dresses have been really big this season as well. So you can always add one of those under it as well, and you'll be cocktail ready, holiday party ready as well.
Okay, love the look.
Thank you. Alex is wearing a shearling coat, which is just so amazing. I love that it has this hood on it to give it that extra feel, and it also has a drawstring around the waist to give it a little bit more definition. And he's also wearing his leather boots and his skinny jeans. Men's skinny jeans have come and go. I love that he's wearing this V-neck and the jeans as well. It gives it that simplicity.
Exactly. Like you said, it's simple but yet very chic.
Very much so.
And he's actually warm. Like, that will actually do the trick, and he will definitely be warm.
It will keep him warm and looking fabulous at the same time. Absolutely. Just amazing and handsome.
Love it.
Thank you, Alex.
And who do we have next?
Kanaya is wearing it's a two-part coat. It's one coat, but it has the faux fur sleeves to it, and it just gives it that extra, you know, you go out and you stand out when you wear things like this. When people see you, yeah, it takes people's breath away. I love the hammered collar that she's wearing around her neck with the sweater dress and booties as well.
Yeah, I love the collar. I want that in my own accessory bed. That is cute. And like you said, the jacket is hot.
The jacket, you can wear it by itself. You can wear it over top of things. You can even layer it under another jacket if you feel like it. Leather, a moto jacket under that. So if you feel like you're getting a little bit too warm and then you want to be more comfortable when you get to the holiday parties, you can always add another layer under that to be more comfortable as well.
Love it.
Thank you. Thank you, Kanaya.
Now this look, every man can't rock it. Let's talk about it.
It has to be that Dapper Dan man. That is the only person that can rock something so boisterous, something so loud and so bold. Oh my goodness, this velvet red suit that Cass is wearing is absolutely amazing. With the red wing-toe shoes, I just love it. I love everything about it. He doesn't need to add anything more to it if he didn't want to. Maybe a lapel pin if possible. Sometimes it just depends on how you feel, but this suit by itself speaks volumes. So you don't need to do a whole lot. You just show up.
I know. I just want to touch it, but I'm not going to get up. But it is phenomenal. Tailor to the T.
Absolutely. Yeah. A tailor is your best friend.
That is true.
No matter where, who, how, when, you're always going to need a tailor on your side. So keep them on speed dial.
There you go. Great.
Thank you, Cass. Damika is wearing a floral ball gown. And this is more of a scuba type of material, and that's been really big this season as well with the scuba skater skirts. And so they made this out of a gown. Love it, absolutely love it, with the patent leather pumps with the bow palm on the front.
And talk about the shoulder detail.
I love shoulders. They're just so bold and so pretty. It makes you look a lot more taller than you are if you really think about it, because it gives you that height.
Yes.
And so a structured shoulder, I am for it all day, every day.
Absolutely. I love that dress as well. She's working, I train too.
I love it. For your cocktail parties, those corporate parties again, you'll always be ready. And this is something that you can wear if you're going to like a wedding or something like that. So you know, people have December weddings as well. So yeah.
Love it.
Thank you. Alex is wearing a blue suit, a tweed suit with a striped shirt with a red bow tie and the rose pin. I love everything about this. It just speaks volumes to when you're going somewhere and you just want to be, you want to look good. You want to look good, you want to feel good. You want to play with different colors, different patterns, different prints, and different textures. It all pulls together once you actually put it on. And some people may look at this and not think that, oh, that may not go together, because it's just a lot of different textures and stripes and with the flowers or polka dots, but it all ties in. As long as you stay in that color family, you'll be okay. And Alex he's rocking this suit.
Yes, and like you said, with adding the subtle details like the lapel pin, the bow tie, it just takes it up a notch.
It takes it up a notch. Thank you, Alex. Kanaya is wearing one of our more funky looks.
Okay.
She has on the red leather moto jacket with a delicate undertone, which is like the lace top with the sheer and the pussy bow blouse. Although that was back in the 70s, it's still today prevalent, and almost every person's store you go in, designer, they're making blouses with these removable bows, or they either sew them onto the blouse itself. And she has on red trousers with these pretty wing toe patent leather boots that she has on.
I love this look too, like you said, just the detail of the blouse with the extra bow tie detail, it just takes it up a notch, and I really do like it.
It gives it that extra
It does, like you said, edge. Yes, I love it.
So this is for the edgy girl.
Okay.
Thank you, Kanaya.
Now let's talk about this flirty number.
This number is that flirty cocktail party girl. So this is for a night out on the town with the shimmer and the shine. So this is a scuba skater dress in metallic pink, and it has a hint of gold in it as well. And so I added the metallic blue shoes just to give it a different type of color and feel to it.
Now you have to have the legs to rock this.
You have to absolutely have long legs. These are 6-inch heels, and
wow.
it elongates your legs even more, so that's a plus. But she's already a tall, beautiful young lady.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Saria. Alex is wearing like a schoolboy look. Fun for afternoon cocktails with co-workers, friends. So he's wearing a 2-piece suit with a sweatshirt underneath, and most wouldn't think to put a sweatshirt under it because they think suits have to be so dressy, but you can dress them down as well with sneakers, the messenger bag, and then he has his personality glasses. He's ready for an evening to have fun after work.
There you go. Like you said, he's ready for a happy hour.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you, Alex. Kanaya is also wearing another fun look. This would be for a girlfriend's day out or evening out, just to have fun, kick back after a long day of work or a long week of work. So she's wearing a skater skirt with the brogues that are patent leather, black and white. So I kind of mixed up the patterns and the colors here with the black and white and green to still give it that holiday feel. A scarf, you can take it off, you can wear it around your head if you wanted to, wrap it around your shoulders if you get a little chilly outside. Scarves are so elegant, and they're so versatile, and you can do so much with them, make a belt out of it. So I just love adding that extra touch and feel to it.
I love that look as well. Cute.
Thank you, Kanaya.
Well, thank you so much, Kwanice.
Thank you, Rosie.
Like, seriously, after all these looks, I know the viewers can get a great look and feel of how they can be holiday ready.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. It was an honor to come here and present to you the 2017 Fall Holiday Trends.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Style Access will return in a moment. Spreading holiday cheer is just plain fun. Whether it's your first time entertaining at your place or your 10th, we hope you can utilize some of these great holiday tips for making your home and wardrobe festive. If you start now, you can have a holiday-ready home before guests arrive and be the most stylish person at the party. Feel free to tag us or send a pic via email to styleaccessdc@gmail.com of you wearing your holiday attire and or of your decked out home, and we will share on our social media pages. Also, be sure to stay connected with us on Instagram and YouTube at Style Access Show. Happy holidays!